Utilising the Joe with this grip isn't really seen in Aikido. However, in this video I wanted to look at some options of how it could potentially be used. In my previous video I talked about thrust utilising this grip with both thumbs pointing outwards. If you've not seen that, I recommend going to watch that first. Now initially this grip might feel weak, vulnerable or not particularly useful, and that's likely to do with the fact that with both thumbs pointing outwards, palms are pointing inwards, and it leaves this part of the grip exposed. So if there was any potential strikes here, it could easily just come straight out of your hand. Conversely though, if we were to change our grip around and have both thumbs pointing inwards, this feels much stronger. You can create a frame, so if there was any strikes, you could absorb it much easier. There are, however, parries that do utilise this grip, although it's either the top or the bottom hand using this position. Now at this point it's important to note, and I have mentioned this in previous videos, that ideally from a martial perspective you really want both thumbs pointing in the same direction. And the reason for this is because it creates more stability and it's easier to transition into other movements and to other positions. That being said, we do utilise this grip, so why not potentially look at other ideas of what could possibly work. So going back to what I was saying, if we take a look at those two parries that I showed previously, the reason that this one works is because the hand here isn't rolled inwards. Like I said at the beginning, this exposes the weak part of the grip. It's actually rolled outwards, creating this support through the palm and down the arm. Likewise, if I was to show you from this side, the bottom hand here, again, that's facing outwards rather than my palm being rolled inwards, which would make this grip quite weak, and again, if there was any impact, it'd knock this straight out my hand. So if we took both those parts, linked them together, could we not end up with a parry that looks something like this? That can then easily transition into the thrusts that I've talked about previously, and then into other movements. Anyway, have a play about with this and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm by no means saying that this should replace any other movements or that it should even be used. It's just some ideas that I'm experimenting with myself. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and until next time, take care and I'll see you soon.